Good day, this is Luke, director of Vamps and Lun and Unsane.
Yo, this your girl Mo. What's happening? What's up?
Girl, you working with some ass, you're bad, yeah. Okay, it's your girl, Liljenredd, back at you with the 99 and the 2000.
Hey, it's your girl Pixie, aka Pixxelrella, bringing you the salsa caliente con sabor latino.
And you are listening
Live to the real voices of Simtainment.
You
got knocked the fuck out, man!
Youngster for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
What's up, y'all? What's up, Simmers? It's your girl, Liljenredd, and we're back with episode 7 of the Real Voices of Simtainment. We have a special guest here with us today. He is SimDaddy, aka Branden. Ho,
Yes!
my homeboy, my buddy, my bestie that I've been knowing for 10 plus years. You know, we've been in this game, this Sims game, like Sims 2, but he hasn't yet converted over to Sims 4. I don't know why the fuck he didn't. I'm trying to get him on the board, you know what I'm saying, with the Sims 4 shit, but you know, I think he's kind of, well.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, yes! Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
Now let's just go ahead and move along to everybody that's in the room, and I'll talk about Sims 4 later.
Yes,
Okay.
later.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, I do have 2 questions for you, and everybody else will follow. My first question.
Damn, we're jumping right into the interview. Is that what it is?
Oh, yes, that's what it is. You're in the hot seat, boy. Come on, SimDaddy.
Let me get ready. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, because I know you're professional and everything. You're perfectionist.
Okay.
Do you get attached to your characters that you play?
Okay, first, hold on. Let me do a little introduction. Oh, I'm from SimDaddy Productions, and I do a series called The Stroll. It's a comedy series about, it's a comedy series. It used to be about prostitution, but then I discovered I had like more stories to tell, and so it just really became a comedy. So they're not really hoeing as much as they're not hoeing at all, really. Thanks to YouTube. Me and YouTube had quite a bit of fights, and they was pulling my videos and, you know, banning all my shit in certain countries. So anyway, now your question was, do I what? Do I become attached to the characters?
I can.
Okay.
Do you get attached to the, you know, your characters that you voice over for?
Yeah. Like for the Stroll, I have been doing it for like 10 years.
20.
No, it's been like 13. So I've been like on this one series for like a long ass time, and I like writing for certain characters, and I like voicing them. But sometimes, you know, to further the story along, you have to kill or Sims. I don't want to be a murderer. You kill quite a few Sims, and it's like, holy shit! I done got rid of one of my best voices. Time to be a character that I play. But of course, as it being a comedy and everything is fiction, they come back from the dead. I've had about come back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I can't be too unattached or reattached. I get reattached is what I can say.
Okay, you be sometime and
It don't make no damn sense, but I agree with you. It'd be sometime.
Gotcha.
Okay. So who would you say, like, who is your favorite character, like, you know, besides the Stroll, any other series that you have voiceover in? Who is your favorite character?
Oh, now you just want me to say Darla, don't you?
Because I know it is.
A lot of y'all, whoever watches Jen's series, Salon, and a couple. How many has she been in? 2 or 3 series?
She's been in the Perfect Roommate too. That was the first outbreak.
Okay, so I played Darla in about 3 of her series, and I'll go ahead and tell y'all that me playing Darla was an accident. Here's the real tea. The real tea is I was auditioned to play somebody else, or she said, see if you can play this character, and it was a man, a straight black guy. And so I got the script and I did them lines, and I thought I did pretty good. Jennifer was like, no, you don't.
Not today.
It was like, you don't sound straight. I was like, I was like, curve. But wait, I was like, do I sound black? She was like, no. So, give me what you got left, shit. So it was Darla. And then the thing is with Darla, I ain't quite a lady voice, but I was like, fuck it. She a big girl. She do hair. She may have a thyroid condition, but I'm just gonna do it. And I've been enjoying playing Darla ever since, and it's been a long ass time. And when Jennifer went on that 6-year hiatus to have children and live life, I was still messaging her like, girl, when Darla coming back?
Okay.
Sims again. And Darla is one of the favorites. And you know what? Somebody else is Roy from Monique series. When I get the script, go ahead and look at this. And Monique never used them. She don't never use these extra lines I be throwing in. But they be extra lines like,
I know they be extra.
Like, I'm gonna say it like you got it written. And then I want to talk about throwing her body in the Chattahoochee River. Right.
Like that one line that you said when you were supposed to go pick up Keita from school. You was like, pull up in the bus.
Don't say too much. You never know who be listening.
Right.
No, but
and Roy. Just so I can say Gladys.
Gladys. Nice.
But you forgot about Tawanda mom.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh, Tawanda mama, tear that ass.
I will go down to the church.
You know, I can't keep sucking dick on the street.
And I
had no idea what the character's name was. And so it wasn't until like maybe I had played her like 3 or 4 times. Jennifer was like, her name was in the script. It was Miss Shirley. I was like, my mama named Miss Shirley. What do you feel about this? Like, the one with the little boy when she came home and found the little boy in there with her daughter.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
It was hilarious.
Oh God, and my daughter played that part like, good. No, mama, no.
Yeah,
I love playing her.
Her and my her daughter and my son got together, and my son did really good. I was like, wow.
When I played Miss Shirley, it's actually the voice I used to play Cookie. So just not as crazy as Cookie.
Right.
So I got a lot of voices, but I ain't got a whole bunch, you know. But I really like playing her, so I can say stupid stuff like everybody can't be Jackie Brown.
Okay.
Jackie Brown, like, who the fuck is Jackie Brown? Yes, I enjoy playing quite a few characters. And there's another one. I don't know if y'all remember a simmer named Horror Boy.
Oh yeah, I love Horror Boy. I played all his stuff.
So a lot of us was in his series, and I played an old lady. The old lady
like Medea.
was. I was like, when I did them last, I was like, bitch, you hear that? And my cousin looked at me. She was like, I'm sitting right next to you. I was like, but I can't believe I sounded like Medea right up in here. So and I haven't used that voice since, and this shit has been a while. It's probably been like 6-7 years.
Yep, 10.
Oh shit. Yeah. I'm gonna have to dust off my Medea voice for one of y'all shows.
Yay! All right, any other questions, Jen?
I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ask my question. Okay, SimDaddy, you in the hot seat. All right, so let me see what you're working with. How in the hell did you come up with the show? Like, you were smoking or what?
It was okay. So I know Jennifer. No, I think you probably know too. But being in the Sims community, everybody just assumed that you play the Sims, you do the custom downloads, you do this, you do that. I, on the other hand, I don't play the Sims. I didn't know nothing about the Sims until I want to say 3 months before I started doing our show, or doing my show. And she's the big simmer. She, does all the custom downloads and, the playing and stuff. So she went to work one day and she was like, just try to play it, see if you like it or whatever. You might get addicted. I did not get addicted. And it was okay, but it wasn't like really my kind of game. But I had the idea that we can probably use it to do short films or episodes, or music videos, and that kind of thing. And when we were talking about it was something about prostitution. I said it's gonna be quick and short because one, I ain't never been no prostitute, so I don't know. No. It was during that time when HBO was running those series like Pimps Up, Hoes Down,
or Sex in the City.
Well, you know what? By then, I hadn't started watching Sex in the City. Everybody was hooked on it. I hadn't got hooked on it until later. And so when I was watching like those Pimps Up, Hoes Down and stuff, I was like, in my head, I was like, this shit is hilarious. And then, but you don't say that out loud because people be like, sex work ain't funny. They living their life. And I'm like, okay, bitch, okay. Got together and we had watched one. It was fucking hilarious. So I was like, well, let's just do a series like that. And it started off with like 1 or 2 episodes. I called it The Stroll because I had heard that on Bernie Mac, his TV show. I didn't know what The Stroll was. But let's call it The Stroll. And from there, it just went from there to what it is today.
Right.
And the early years was rough. Had that green diamond on the top of the heads, and
the plum bob.
Then they was talking while we were doing the voiceovers. I was like, bitch, we got to do better.
That's Sim talk.
And I didn't know what it was at the beginning, so I was like, what is happening here? I said, is something wrong with your computer? She was like, no, they talking. So but we ended up getting better. And since I'm on it, I'm going to talk about Sims 4. So since I don't play The Sims...
Okay, wait. Well, that's my second question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Will you ever transition over to the platform? Why or why not?
Well, Mo, I was thinking about it. And
you want to go buy it, right?
I don't know. So my cousin has the Sim 4. And the thing about The Sims 2 is I really like the way that it looks. Because it's kind of cartoony, and I want to really have that feel to it that they not really supposed to be real. Because if you look at my characters and you follow them, none of them get no better than where the fuck they are.
They real fucked up.
if one of my characters, Cookie or Johnny, hit the lottery today, they gonna spend all of that money tomorrow and be back in their burnt out trailer the next day.
Right.
So, better. And but we talked about it. So right as of right now, it's a maybe.
Okay. Well, at least you have an open mind about it, so that's good.
Because I've heard a lot of people talk about, I don't like the way they look, and they funny looking, and this is that and the other, and all the mods. I don't know what a mod is, but from hearing y'all talk about mods, I can say the word mod and just really not know what it is. Using the word right, is it mods?
Yeah, it's right. It's mods. It's stuff that people create, like animations and stuff. And what is it, Lou? Come on, engineer.
Mods
the mods is the Go ahead, Penny.
Mods is basically what makes your game more realistic. And then there's custom content, which is basically the hairs, the makeup, the clothes, and stuff like that. That's custom content. Mods is different because it changes the game itself. It goes
Like you're modifying the game.
And you add animations and you add poses and you change the game itself from the way that it normally is supposed to work to making it work a little more better and more realistic. Those what mods are.
Yeah.
Okay. Mods. Look at that. I'm learning shit.
Yay! All right. Next question. Anyone?
My questions. All right. So, what inspired you to become a voice actor?
When I was oh shit, this was a while ago. Well, right now,
He got a
in case
list.
anybody asks, I'm in my early to late 20s. But when I was 25, I had quit my.
He sound like Lou. Lou, how old you in, Lou? We don't know.
I don't want nobody to be like in the
Answers
comments,
unknown.
ooh, that bitch is old. How old is he? And I was like, I got to be doing something else because this shit is stupid. I knew I had talent. I had talent and stuff, and I just wasn't using them. So doing the stroll. And fuck, what was your question? I'm sorry, Pixie. What was
Hey, you must be old, SimDaddy. You got Alzheimer's.
You said what inspired me to become a voice actor. And so I was just looking for a new job, and I couldn't fucking find one. And this was like that whole economic hard times period that we went through in the Obama era.
Sucks
Hard
for you
economic
guys.
time. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Oh no, I was joking. I said sucks for you all.
It was a rough time.
All right.
And I couldn't find another gig, so I was like, well, let me just do this and see where it goes. It went where it is today. Me doing my series, the voicing over for other series, and that's exactly where it went. But I had I come from the theater, so I went to a performing arts high school. I was in the theater all 4 years. You know, I knew how to write scripts. I'm an actor, so I figured I can do this. But I'm notorious for starting art projects and not finishing them. Well, that's really why I'm still doing the stroll right now, because every time it comes to a point where I think I'm going to finish, I just come up with other ideas. I'm like, no, bitch, Cookie ain't been hit by a car in like 10 years. We need to do that again. Or ain't nobody been pushed out the window yet, you know?
Right.
So it's just like,
Okay.
keep going. It'd be like The Simpsons, you know?
Right.
I'm already on 13 years.
Yeah.
I got places where I can go.
Okay, so my second question is, do you have any other projects coming up after the stroll?
Well, I do a series called Divorce. It was my second series, and the idea of the show, or set up like rules for the show, it's going to be one season. We're going to do like 6 episodes. In my mind, as it is today, I started that series like 3 or 4 years ago. Something in the middle happened. One of the guys that I was working with, he was my okay. So let me go back a bit. The series is about 2 men at a donut shop. They're standing in line, and one of the guy reaches back and started massaging the other guy's dick through his pants.
Oh.
And then, well, now wait a minute. You don't see all that, but that's how they met. You know, they end up being married. So we pick up the series where they're married, but they pretty much can't stand each other.
So kind of like Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay. I don't know if y'all seen it, but okay. Okay, I got you.
I have not seen it. In fact, I just stopped watching the Little Women series. So I can't watch that shit no more.
What is the Little Women?
Little Women of
I can talk about that
Midget,
later.
girl, midget.
Little people, Mo.
Midget.
I don't want the little people after me. Community probably already pissed I don't watch the show no more. Like, fuck him. The two characters end up like hating each other and everything. But during the filming of that, my co-star, his name is Brian. He went ghost on me.
Right.
What the fuck is that? And y'all know what it's like when a voice actor go ghost.
Right.
It's like, well, I was gonna say some crazy shit, but you know,
I know.
Since I'm still friends with him, what happened was he didn't just ghost me. He had gotten he lives in this area, so he's on the other side of the country, and he was involved in a really serious car accident. Like he had almost died and shit.
Wow.
I didn't hear from him for maybe a year. Wow. But that was okay because that year I was on a hiatus anyway. I had got this new gig and I'm in that bitch working. I'm like, I hate the fuck out of this place. But y'all know how that is.
Right.
So when Brian did reach back out to me, he told me that he was in a really bad car accident. He had to relearn everything, how to walk, how to talk, and all that. And he hasn't been on my show since, because he was also one of the key members of the Stroll. He had been on the Stroll for quite a few years. In fact, I think he was my second voice actor right after Jennifer. He ended up having to do everything all over again, and he's still in the recovery stage. So he's going through speech therapy and stuff like that every day, and and plus with some other pre-existing conditions that he already had. He's break from social media. He doesn't do other voiceover work. He's also from the theater too, so I knew he was a trained actor, and I knew he had some kind of skills. So, and I still talk to him, to this day. And the first thing I say is, when you get it together, you get back on your voiceover feet. You still got a spot here at the show. I say so. I said I can recast the role, but it's still yours when you come back. And not if you come back, but when you come back.
Right. It could be 20 years from now.
I'll still be around. Too. Because I don't like that lipstick. You got any more hairs for these girls?
Okay. We done used them all.
Hope, and I'm still working on divorce, because I know y'all know Malcolm, because his voice
Malcolm
is everywhere now.
X-Men.
That's my dad.
It's X-Men, yeah. It's everywhere. I've been working with him since he was in high school, or when he his first year of college. It's been a long ass time. We worked together when he was doing videos for it was his series was a top model series, and that's ended up how Mo got on the Stroll for the first time.
Yay!
We had worked together, and he had I don't know how the top models. Oh, I guess top model works a lot like Drag Race.
Yeah.
And win, then they get a prize, and so the prize for his show was one would end up doing the guest spot on the Stroll. And so at a player, I don't even remember how that happened. I think I was doing a voice for your show already, right?
You
remember that?
I can't remember. I got so many projects. I'm old.
Right, and it was so long ago.
Right.
So Mo did the voice, but the funny thing is, it was for an episode. It was for not an episode, but a PSA. Basically, the story was the girl needed an abortion.
Yeah.
And you know, when you say certain words like abortion or abuse, people get their panties in the wad, like, oh my God, is that what you're talking? Jennifer, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You got awfully quiet. I don't want to be talking way too much, but I got a lot to say. It's been 13 years.
It's a podcast as much as it needs.
Okay, because you know, this is my first interview for an abortion PSA. So my characters came up with this thing where it's not a scam, but it's like if you need an abortion, and you know, sometimes it's very hard to get a ride to the abortion clinic and then get a ride home. So they came up with this thing like, we'll drive you there, and then, you know, we'll take you home. However, it's going to be $300 each way. The character that Mo was playing, she, you know, needed a procedure, and you know, the girl gets in the car and they're like, okay, well, you know, we've been waiting in this hot ass car for like 10 minutes. And her first words was, I know, but I had to get myself together. And they're like, well, look, girl, this is an abortion, not a job interview. You just go in there, get it done, and bring your ass out. Go in there, a lot of crazy shit happen, like in the lobby. Give it all away. But I send y'all the link so the people can watch it. And y'all awfully quiet, so I'm gonna move on to the next topic. In there, and Jennifer played a nurse who came out in a bloody uniform.
Oh, Bloody Mary.
But you gotta see it. So you laugh when you see it.
Okay.
See, what's your next question?
That's in her question.
Actually, questions now.
Go ahead.
Sir.
Lou, your turn.
I know you kind of answered this before, but what are some of the creators that non-sim-wise or sim-wise that inspire?
Not a damn one.
Hey,
And I don't give nobody no credit for shit I use. Myself. Except for I'm big on music because it's for me it's like kind of like a puzzle. You got your voice actors, you got your script, and you got this, and you got your editing and stuff. But then when you put it together, it's like I need that one little piece that's gonna really set it off. And if you got good music, it's like excellent. So I make sure I credit the who perform the songs or whatever, if I feel like it. But you know, fucking with YouTube, whether you feel like it or you not, they may just pull your video. So this last episode I did, called "The Rose Is Still a Rose," starring Whoopi Goldberg, and that looks just like Whoopi Goldberg, not the real Whoopi. Time for my shit. But for the whole episode, I wanted to use music, and I had been listening while I was writing the script. I was listening to a group called Sneaky Sound System, and I wanted to in the show. And so I thought, well, I can use one song for this scene. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do the whole episode. And when I was editing it, I was just saying a silent prayer the whole time I was editing the episode, like, to be fucking with me, please let me be able to upload this episode without any problems. And the prayers was answered to upload the episode without any problems. However, the sim that played Whoopi Goldberg got like shot 17 times.
damn.
Oh, y'all sound surprised. What, y'all didn't see that episode? Pixie, I know you seen it. You was in it. I hope you didn't forget.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Lou. What's your next question?
Oh, I meant like I don't know what to like quote. Like, is there anybody not some creator wise that's basically just like a creator, like a director or somebody? Well, like.
Creator, move forward. Yeah.
You know what? Somebody that inspires me all the time is Vanessa Williams, the actress, singer, Miss America. She inspires me every single day. She played y'all quiet like who's that? Miss America.
I know who.
I know who was.
Because I know some of y'all is younger than me, to late 20s. She played Wilhelmina Slater on. She played Wilhelmina Slater on Ugly Betty.
She also played in the with the ladies with the apple. What is it called?
It's for Housewives.
Yeah, that's for Housewives.
Friend watched it anyway.
I have. It's just been a minute. I mean, they don't really have that show.
One of the things that, like, sometimes when I get, like, one of my lead characters, Rue, Rue Paul. However, when I play the character, I also want to throw in a little bit of Wilhelmina Slater, just to kind of give the character some edge, and not just directing drag queens, to beat people up and shit. That's a good idea. I'm coming up with ideas as I'm giving this interview. But yeah, she's one of my favorite actresses. Every single day. I've been a fan since I was like 7 years old.
Awesome.
To late 20s. So, can we get any other questions that don't expose my real age?
Is there any other shows that you enjoy watching or look forward to coming out, Sims or IMVU was?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm really excited for the third season of Star Trek Discovery. It's on CBS All Access. Now, were you talking about Sim series or regular shows?
I meant Sims or IMVU.
I'm sorry, Lou. No, that would be a no.
Negative. It's a negative.
The funny thing is, I am being a sim player. It took me quite a while to watch a lot of Sim series, and so I usually just watch the Sim series that I was in, so I can like critique my performance, what ideas or how I could do it, be a better character for the next episode or whatever. But by me being in so many other series, somebody said, "Oh, you have to check out so and so series because." And there was this girl who was on my series. She had a series called, I don't know, Vampire or something. It was a good series. But her name, I forgot her name. Her real name is Sherry.
You talking about?
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, she's actually.
She was in your series.
Yeah, she has her own Instagram page as well too.
Oh, who ain't got Instagram? Okay.
Chippy Ho.
No, that's Anissa. This one is, she played the series that Darla is in. The series where Darla should be the manager at the beauty shop. She's an actress that played Charles'
wife. Yeah, I know who.
And damn it, I don't forget her name, but that girl was good. Like, she played my character, Alexis.
Her name was Chippy.
No, that's not her. She's the second actress.
That's the one who played her Charles' wife. That was Chippy.
Wait, okay. Who's editing this? Is it Penny?
I'm just recording them.
Shit that I don't want nobody to hear me say it.
Well, you better not say it, because the way Pixxelrella had her, the next
it ain't horrible. Okay, she was the girl everybody thought was white, but she wasn't. But the characters that she played, and then when we saw her, we like, is that you? Remember? And what is her name? Miss Raspberry. Y'all remember Miss Raspberry, right? Now,
Yeah.
because y'all quiet as fuck in the back.
I said
I'm lost on what y'all talking about.
Okay. Well, if Lou lost, then I guess the listeners will be lost about that too. They be like, "What the fuck is he talking about? Get to the point." I'm gonna include that. I don't want to sound racist. If that makes any sense.
Oh.
Can you remember?
Yes.
After I got to say all that.
She was a great. She's African American, but I thought she was white. She played Charles' first wife before Chippy. Yes, she had a great voice.
You make me sick sometimes.
She had a great voice.
Same thing.
I love her voice, but I thought she was a white girl. I thought she was a white girl, and then when she accepted me as her Facebook friend, she was black, and she married a white guy, and I was like, oh my god, like I thought this girl was a white girl, like, but her voice was great though.
She played my character Alexis for like a long time, and she was like, hell, she was better than me at playing Alexis. So, for me to cast, but y'all seen the show, y'all know. So yeah, back to your question, Lou. She was is it like a good singer that I was not necessarily inspired by. But, well, in a way, because she inspired me to write a character a certain way. Because sometimes as a writer, you will write a script and you give the script to your, and then they get the script. And it's like, when they give you those lines back, you don't know what the fuck you're getting. You don't know if you're going to get some Forrest Gump shit or you're going to get some, some top of the line acting. And she would, do the lines just like I had written them. It was like a next level kind of thing because she performed them just like I had, like the voice in my head was how she performed those lines. For me to, to write really kind of write the character the way I wanted to write it, and so not to change it, if that makes any kind of sense. She was just great, she was like the shit. And then when I was getting ready to send her a script, and she was like, well, I don't really do that anymore. She was getting married, and she, started going to church and stuff, and she couldn't read my scripts no more. This shit she used to say. And I was like, damn, I done lost a good one. Yeah, but she had... Go ahead.
Her series was pretty good too. Like her editing.
Hey, but we talking about my series.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm sure we can dig her up in Finders, but she ain't gonna talk about it because when you go to church, you don't talk about vampires no more.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She was another one who made vampires.
Yeah. It was a good series. It was a good series. I guess I got to say Jennifer's show. The one about the beauty shop. Jennifer inspires me as a sim maker. Aww, okay, Lou, what's your next question?
No, that was all from me. Thank you.
Penny, it's your turn.
Okay. What kind of roles do you like voicing for?
Dirty roles. Like
I got you.
Like I don't like to do clean comedy because like you go to work every day or every day I don't know about y'all, but I put on the face and hi, how are you? Oh yes, it's great to see you, blah blah blah. And it's like, but really my inside voice just be killing it. It's like weird comment after the next and it should be hilarious. If you say it out loud, people, oh, I am so offended and how dare you? You really hurt my feelings. And I know I sound like a monster. However, shit just be funny. Like the joke go to waste when you can't use it. For example, I used to work at JC Penny, and this lady shitted herself.
Oh my god! Oh. Ew.
Now, since you said that, I know you're interested in the story. Let me tell you what happened, and it is sim related. Me and two of my coworkers were coming out of the break room, and we had just passed the bathroom. And this lady came up to us, I don't know. She looked like she had maybe been shot at or something. She looked like she was scared. And she was walking real funny. And she had on a pair of white pants. And she was like, where's the bathroom? And I said, it's right behind us. She said something out loud, which was one of those things that she meant to be thinking, but she just said it. She said, oh my God, that lady shitted herself. And immediately I wanted to start laughing. So I turned to her and I said, what? She said, oh my God, that lady shitted herself. And the lady was like, yes, I did. I shitted myself. Y'all, and she passed us. The back was like blew out.
Oh, wow. She was an older lady?
Yeah. Look. Don't say that, because now you make the story seem less funny and more sad. No matter how old she was.
You can't be picking on an old lady now. Come on.
But she shit at herself.
She probably forgot her diaper. That's all I'm saying.
She did talk to me later.
And what she say? She said, I'm sorry for shitting, but I had to go. I couldn't make it.
I need some Depends. I forgot to get me some more Depends.
The hell is that?
I was her pan leg. From like the children's department all the way past lingerie, past appliances to the bathroom. And it's like, if you not care.
Department.
Out of pennies. We didn't sell Depends. But needless to say, she shitted herself. And so to get by myself so I could laugh, I ended up going back to the cash register, and she gets in the line looking at me, and I'm like, you can't do this shit. I'm gonna start laughing and giggling, and then people gonna be like, he was laughing at that lady who shitted herself, and she had said that diarrhea comes out of nowhere, and she was just at the doctor, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to step aside so I can ring up this lady behind you, because I'm not gonna be here talking about shit. It's almost 7 o'clock. I got to get going. Now you may say, Brandon, what does that got to do with The Sims? Absolutely nothing. But I just wanted to tell y'all that because it was fresh on my mind. Oh, I'm sorry, Penny. Well, did I answer your question, Penny?
Okay. Oh my god. Another question. So when you're auditioning for roles, is there a certain genre you only like to stay with the dirty comedies? You won't move on to horror or romance or anything like that? Auditioning for those kind of roles?
I'm gonna be real with you, Penny. I don't audition. I don't do that. Now I don't want to sound like I'm all, uppity or whatever, but it's just like, look, you want me, because like a lot of people kind of come to me because they saw me in something else, and those be the people who say, okay, I saw you in this and you sound like you can do this role, blah blah blah, but don't come at me with no, can you audition? Because I'm gonna be like, I cannot. Because it's like, it seems like people audition, and then I'll tell you exactly why I don't do it. I've auditioned for, let's like maybe, so I used to audition for the Sim series, and they were like, oh my god, thanks so much for auditioning, you really sound awesome, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and you got the part. And you're like, great, I got the part. Okay, well, what a script? I haven't written a script. It's like, hold on.
Oh my god.
Got a whole series going on. You auditioning people. Script? I'm filming, but you don't have a script. I'll wait. And then you wait on the script. And then you get that email with everybody's name attached to it. Some people you know, other bitches you don't know, and they like, I'm sorry, but I can't do the series. I'm having trouble with my computer, or my mom's gonna beat me. Whatever the excuse is of the week. And I done auditioned. I waited. The series, not one episode, nothing. And they bring to the table nothing. Oh, the audition got all these views and all these comments on, I'm gonna audition, and then that's another thing. These people who be ridiculous. Audition, but I was scared. Scared of what?
I got that email so many times.
Here's the one that's I want to audition, but I can't say those words. Then why'd you even comment? It's like, let's grow up, people. I know y'all about 15, 16, but you gotta be, gotta have a little bit more balls if you're gonna fake audition, or really audition, or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, that's why I don't audition.
See, that's why when I do my series is grown shit. Like, if you're not gonna do the lines the way I want you to do them, bye. Because my shit is grown. I'm not doing no little kitty shit. If you're not gonna say fuck, bitch, and moan and groan and say all these type of things, then no.
Or they say the script say fuck you, and they're like it's like nope. If you can't say it, don't even audition. Right. Like, you knew what it was when you saw my name attached to this video. And sometimes that may be attached to some trash, but that's okay because it's funny. Did I answer your question, Penny?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Any more questions? Cause
hell no, I don't got any questions.
I'm gonna hold on. There's some more stuff I wanted to say. There's a lot I want to say.
Speak your piece.
Go ahead, Mo. Ask me something else. We worked together before.
I don't know what to ask. Like, let me see. See, this ain't part of the script.
I want somebody to be like, Branden, how come Johnny and Cookie be going through the trash of their neighbors?
Okay, well, my question is, how in the hell, damn, what's the damn girl name? Okay, the girl that I voiced last episode. Peaches. How in the, okay, the girl, okay, shit, I'm confused. All right, what I'm trying to figure out is, how in the hell did the old girl that supposed to have got burnt up in the house come back?
Okay, so that's a good question. So, it's Trixie. It's my friend Tamara. And Tamara's out of New York. Tamara's been in, I don't remember who she played. Oh, the series that Jennifer made about the obese girl?
Yeah.
And the rapper.
Yeah, I remember that one. What is it called? The Perfect Roommate?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? No.
No. It's called Imagine That.
Oh, Imagine That. I'll be getting them confused. Okay.
She played that character, and I had killed the character off a couple of years ago. But then it was Trixie. It was the Sheik. Yeah, they were the ones who died in the house fire. The next season, the Sheik ended up alive, living in a trailer right across from Janet and Cookie. This girl Butter, who he was like, his girlfriend or whatever. And Cookie, or right across the walkway, and Cookie didn't know for like 6 months or so.
Right.
Anyway, so basically with Trixie, the storyline had ended. We had killed Trixie's supposed girlfriend, because ain't nobody claiming that they got a girlfriend. But Jan and Cookie killed her girlfriend or whatever. Trixie was supposedly had died in a house fire, and I started talking to Tamara again, and sometimes when you talk. Your old good Judy, you like, you know what? I'm still doing this show. Come on, let's come on back in. And they be like, well, I don't. You like, come on back in.
Right.
I'm gonna send you a script. And it's like, regardless if they want to come back or not, it's like too late. You're coming back.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to just read the lines, because I had an idea for her to come back, and it involves dollars and pills that Johnny and Cookie was selling, but they caught fire.
Oh yeah.
When the girls burnt up their pancake tray.
Right.
So Trixie is back on the show.
Yeah, she got her ass whooped.
Down at
Beat
Pier
out-
1.
Beat out her clothes.
You know what? And I don't know what it is about these fights that you see like on the internet or whatever, or if you've been in any. Get heavy and everybody start fighting. The first thing that come off is somebody's pants, and you're like, "Well, you didn't have on no belt."
Okay. You have on no drawers. Hell, your kid is hanging, girl. You ain't got no bra.
It's so sad, but it'd be hilarious to see it.
Right.
Any more questions? I know y'all got stuff to do, like the tea and the letter, Pixie sex letter. So y'all still doing that segment?
Nah, we ain't doing the sex today, honey.
Not today.
Okay, well, if there's any more questions, I'm still available, and I'll chime in when y'all do your regular pods.
Mm-hmm.
First
All right,
minimum.
Lulu, ready for the news, boo?
All right. Moving on to news here. Actually, it's probably gonna be another long conversation because a couple shit was happening. I guess let's get the console losers out the way. First of all, Sim Spa is now out. So on console, if you want to play it, take a Sim Spa. I don't know why the fuck you'd want to on the console, but okay.
They bored. They don't have nothing else to do.
Okay, baby. Hey, we need to switch this game out. Put on the other disc, cause this one, it ain't. We can't do it no more.
And then also, looks like there's a casting agency, Social Officer Casting, based out of UK, and they're looking for calling for active Sim players that play the Sim.
What? That's just in the UK?
Yeah, it's basically they're looking for people aged. This is one of the ages they put 16 to 25 UK based. And they want people to ask how the Sim has helped them in some way.
Oh,
what the fuck are y'all casting that for?
What the fuck?
It helped me to expand my mind to create creatively within my thoughts.
Well, the hilarious thing is, we're open to encourage all ethnicity, gender, accents, shapes, and sizes, and everything. Like, how the fuck you gonna find more accents in London besides British people and the American Twitter? Like, you need to make this a worldwide thing. So I don't know what the hell this casting is thinking, but I just don't see any. I mean, I hope they'll succeed, but I don't see how it's gonna grow. Like, it seems like this is just literally made for people in the UK. So. I don't know. What are guys' thoughts on that?
Thoughts? Well, that's kind of like a survey to me.
Yeah, plus they're not giving away any thing on that. And next thing is, looks like another Sim Guru has left. Sim Guru Chibi leaves Maxis. Anybody care?
No.
It seems like they're leaving like every month. It's like somebody's different. We're like, no, who cares? I don't even know how many of these people are. I'm just like, okay. And then, also, the Electronic Arts updates the safety guidelines for game changers. Apparently, there's a game changer. I don't know what they do, really. I think they just play EA stuff. I guess they work under EA, but there's a simmer called Dylan Sims, and apparently he's under fire because he was basically talking dirty to little teenage boys. This is a grown man, by the way.
I heard that.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, it's somebody who's affiliated with, I guess they're game changers. I don't know what they do. They're like at EA, and one of them, I guess, was like doing sexually explicit advances on teenage boys online and like telling them to send dick pics or shit or something like that.
I'm sorry, you say dick pics? I'm listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, it stood out like a pop.
Yeah, and apparently, some Guru Kate, who's affiliated with EA, knew about it and didn't say anything, so now she's under fire too, but I guess they're keeping her. Which doesn't make no fucking sense at all. Like, I really can't believe EA would even, like, allow that shit to happen on their company, because they're a public company, so I'm kind of disappointed by it.
I'm disappointed too, because you probably got a hard drive full of young dick pics that she just trading online. And then she gets to go back to work on Monday morning.
Yeah, I heard that. That shit was all over Twitter. I heard about that. And basically, EA Game Changers it's a thing that EA is doing now, that they take the simmers, any simmer that does any content, whether it's let's plays, building or creative content and stuff like that. And what they do is they kind of like seek simmers. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of views or subs or whatever it is, but if you're good at something and they think that you're really good at it, then they offer you to join the EA Game Changers. And basically what you get out of it is you either get to go to Redwood, where they have their main place to go see them. You get invited to events. You get access to getting new games and expansion packs and stuff before it comes out for everyone for free. And you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff that you have access to once you become an EA Game Changer. And so he was one of them, but he's a pedophile because he's over here, sending out, nasty pics of himself to boys. And supposedly one of them had told Kate about it, and they were supposedly investigating it under the down low. But once this boy spoke out, it just went off because everybody started saying something, and it just went crazy all over Twitter.
It takes one.
Yeah, put them mods, which is why it's good news for us too. The Sims, I guess they launched their that same company launched their first podcast episode, which everybody was saying was trash anyway, and half the people were even boycotting it because of the fact Sam and Kate didn't do anything about the pedophile in their fucking group.
Yo, what's up? Baby, let's go! Welcome to our website. We got loads of news and gossip for you today. But first, here's a new song.
I guess they were going back to talking about Sims 2, and then they were like, a lot of the comments were some this is why every month talking about something's gonna come out or this is gonna change, and people are still pissed from the April Fool's thing.
You gotta be careful.
This is your man Flo Rida.
Hey, what's happening? This your little homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Bow Weezy, man. Check it out.
And the next thing you know, you at the White House.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
So, yeah, well, what you guys was thoughts on now? Like, yeah, it's doing
Let's go. This is your radio, your station.
This is good. Yeah, we're not missing anything, but not welcome. From what I saw from the comments, everyone said it's trash.
Let's go. This is your radio, your station.
We're the ones that are buying
your online radio, the new online radio that makes you happy.
Expansion pack, give it to us. We're
now.
For cars,
Zipa, Bruno,
I don't understand. What is the issue?
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth. Make sure you check out my new single, Attention, on...
Hey Philippines, this is Ed Sheeran. What I love about the Philippines is it's actually my biggest market in the world, weirdly enough. I found this out the other day. Please check out my new song, Shape of You and Castle on the Hill, and I'll see you all soon.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney. Hi, this is Paul McCartney. Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Hey, what's happening? You already know, man. You rocking with the best right now. This is the homie Plies, man. You already know I got to do it with the home team, man.
Hey, what's happening, man? Your #1 certified goon Plies to be exact. Hey, man, beautiful situation to be a part of something that means something to the hip hop community, homie.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm Bob. I'm Clint, and we're the Moffats.
Hi, this is Rivers and Scott from Weezer.
Hey, what's up? I'm Adam.
I'm Sam. I'm Casey, and we are X-Ambassadors.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sam from X-Ambassadors.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sam Harris from X-Ambassadors, and this is...
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Young Thug is here.
Hey, this the Kid Thugger. We live with what it do. What it do, man? It's the Kid Thugger. We here live right now.
Like, for example, when they did The Sims 2. When they built the Sims 2 game, they use the machinima feature for it to create stories and to be able to create machinima, and also with the Sims 3 as well. Like I don't understand why you want to take away a feature that you created in the Sims 2 that became so popular, you know, back then. You know, that's when the Sims community was really popping. You know, and when the Sims 2 came out and we were all creating stories and all types of machinimas, but I'm telling you, all types, comedies, horrors, mysteries, you know, all types of stuff. Like there was so many directors back in the day, you know, and then you create the Sims 3 and then little by little you start taking away these features, and now you created the Sims 4 and it's like it's messing it up for the machinima community, and it's not fair. Okay, yeah, now the let's play, you know, let's players, you know, that's what's popular now or whatever, but so what? Why it has to be only let's players? Why can it be both? You know, it's like not fair. It really, you know, it's horrible, and it shouldn't be that way.
I agree. You know, I really want to check. I would like a check for fucking with the Sims for all these years. Just one check, a lump sum would be nice.
Right?
Right?
I mean, I know I can't be the only one who, or unless y'all getting paid for y'all stuff and I'm doing some shit that's wrong. Check. YouTube either. And I'm almost done with YouTube. They full of shit.
They are. I agree.
Yeah, definitely are. Now supposedly they did this thing where now you can post links on your freaking description of your video. I haven't really gone too further into it, but I've been hearing a lot of complaints that now if you post certain links on your description, it gets removed, or it's considered some type of warning or strike or whatever the hell it is. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's a freaking link.
No, I thought maybe you could post like put the link of where you use the music or the song that's in your production to where they want to flag you. Well, that's what I read. I don't know. They always change
I don't give
stuff.
nobody no credit. Not right. Ounce credit.
All I'm saying is they're always coming up with something new to, like, you know, how do you expect for your business to grow if you're stopping us from doing certain things, from posting certain things, and you're either removing our channels, banning us, blocking us, whatever the hell it is. You know, it's like, it's not fair. There's so many horrible things that are out here, and then all we're doing is just being creative and expressing ourselves in every way, shape, or form, whether it's through machinimas, through let's plays, through freaking animations, you know, and stuff like that. And then here you are banning whatever it is that we're trying to do, and it just isn't fair. I don't know, like, where the hell are we gonna post our videos? We're not gonna post them on YouTube, Vimeo. Like, come on now. Right.
What's that other site? Pornhub. No joke. When I started on YouTube, they kept pulling my videos down because I guess I was ahead of my time. Oh, I'm sorry, Lou, to cut in on your news. I just keep this short. But my series had like a lot of sex in it, and a lot of sim boobs, and, you know, butts, and, you know, there was a lot going on. And they just kept pulling my shit down. Other websites that say, oh, well, you can post your sim stuff here. They was like, no, you can't have your shit on here because they naked and they doing it. Get this porn out of here. And I would upload it to free porn websites at the time. And they said the same shit. Really?
Because it's animated. It looked too cartoony.
That's what it was. But if you want real dicks, that's where you go and sign up and pay for a subscription or whatever.
But I heard some people be doing that. I heard some people be posting their stuff on Pornhub.
Yeah, those actual sales on Pornhub are also really good.
Well, you know, since I got my computer open, let me just check. I'll research. Y'all go ahead. Talk about what y'all was talking about. Let me see if it's on.
Right,
oh, that was it for the news. I'm sorry.
No more rants? Any rants?
No rants.
No, I'm not sorry what I had to say about it. I'm just like, It's just like frustrating that we're not getting support.
I found it.
Oh.
Oh, honey, page after page.
Oh. All right, well, it's time for the horoscope. Iris.
All right, Simmers, I have your Iris horoscope. All right, signs and anger. So we're dealing with basically the signs that have anger. So Aries and Sagittarius, they are like straight up ready to murder someone. I mean, who's a Sagittarius or Aries?
Is he Aquarius or Aries? Shit, I don't know. Okay, well, none here.
they ready to murder somebody, you know what I'm saying? And them Leos and Cancers, they like, fight me, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Fight me. I know that's Pixxelrella. Ain't you a Cancer?
Lie. Don't be speaking on me.
She be going off like she even says she's like she's sweet like a honey but sting you like a bee or something like that.
Honey bee.
But yeah.
Honey bee.
And she will do that. Alright, so we got Taurus and Geminis. They blast their music and scream at the lyrics. I mean, what the fuck? So I guess it's like like rock and roll metal type shit or whatever. Like I don't really see Gemini doing that shit, but Gemini's like they kind of weird. But however, they have like two different personalities, so I don't know. Okay, Scorpio and Virgo. Okay, Virgo, that's me. Hey, silent planning their revenge. Oh, that's so motherfucking true, yeah.
Oh, hey, we gotta be careful, Pix. We need to watch ourselves.
I just
She already said she drowned me in the boat. What do you say? You dragged me in a boat of water or something? She plotting. Ooh, I ain't going to the beach with you, girl.
Yeah, but that is true. I do be silent planning, you know what I'm saying? Plotting up shit. Alright, so Aquarius and Capricorn try to calm down but fail. So I guess they get really heated. They try to like calm their nerves.
Nah, they black out. Hey, they wake up. I don't remember.
Like, what the fuck happened last night?
Okay.
You
choked me out.
Okay.
That's what happened. Now your ass in fucking jail. I hope you like them cold seats.
No, y'all, true story. I had I did this Mission Continues thing, and this girl, I guess she was a Aries or Capricorn, but she was like, you know, we were both in the military and everything, and she was like, it took everything in her, because I went out and I came back to the room late. She said it took everything in her not to jump up and choke me.
What?
Yeah, because she had post.
That bit crazy.
She was crazy. I was like, she said, but she kept saying in her mind that, you know, I'm coming back. I was like, I think I got set up with the wrong person to be a part of it. Like,
switch rooms quick.
She was big too, though. She was like, I was like, oh, why did you tell me that? But okay.
Oh, you told me that, girl? I'm sleeping one eye open every night. I got a knife in my damn bed.
All right, Libra and Pisces. Oh, I already said that. Okay, so signs for getting a password.
Now.
So we got the signs that forget their password. So they make a new account that's Geminis, Leos, Libras, and So if that's one of y'all who's laughing, I'm pretty sure. All right. You make a new password. All right. This is so true. Take apart house to find the slip. Take apart a house to find a slip of paper they wrote it on. Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, and Cancer. That is so true, y'all. Like, I literally tore up my house trying to find my daughter's birth certificate, and I still can't find it. So I'm gonna have to go get her a new one.
No, don't feel bad. I gotta get all 3 of mine.
Huh?
Talk about who forgets stuff.
Yeah, I have a bad memory, and I blame it on Rat.
Blame it on the goose.
Blame it on the army. All right, didn't because they use their same password since 5th grade.
Yeah, that's me.
Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Pisces.
No, Pisces. Yeah.
Branden, which one is you? I mean,
I'm a Capricorn, but you know what? I just got sidetracked on.
Why y'all told about that hub?
You sure you ain't in your late 50s? I think you trying to cover up, but it ain't happening.
There's a lot of sim animation on here, and you know what? It's not bad. Yeah, but go ahead. What about these horoscopes, huh? Capricorn, you say?
Branden, I am done.
Oh well, those were the really great horoscopes. I'm a Capricorn.
So you making a new account for getting your password?
I thought I was gonna have to do one to this to Discord because I don't know how to fucking work it.
Yeah, that's true.
Aww.
I was just sitting here with the microphone on, like, am I supposed to say hello and just wait?
Oh, so you done with horoscopes?
That is the end for Iris cards.
All right. You horoscopes. Okay, so living right along. Moving right along. Okay, sorry, I had to turn up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're having fun. We got my boy SimDaddy Productions. Branden. Okay. So, ooh, you think she faithful. But it ain't my business though. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna give y'all the tea. We got the gossip, we got the juice. Getting loose on the goose. Alright, so Pixie, she's gonna present us our first tea. What do we have?
Well, according to Instagram, there's a lot of tea there. So if you're not in Instagram, I suggest you create a page just so you can just be in the...
And I suggest you get your cup of tea, your wine, your shots, whatever you got going on over there, and get the sipping.
All right. So, I was minding my business. Just scrolling through Instagram and just seeing what's going on, and boom, I came across some tea, girl.
Oh, for real, girl? What you got over there?
Well, unfortunately, things with my record labels didn't work out. I have determined my contact with Blue Records. They have helped me reach so far by helping me release my single and album.
Okay, who is this? Who is this we referring to?
I am Iani. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but so that's...
No, she should be sorry for posting that post. Come on, keep on going. Give me that tea, girl. Yes.
So Bluebird Media Records is stating that unfortunately one of our newest artists, I am Iani, has decided to part ways with our label. We wish her the best in her career and will always support her life in music and wellness. But somebody came on and is stating the reason why Iani is leaving her label is because she fucked the CEO to get signed. She wanted to stop fucking him, so he threw her ass out in the recycle bin. My mom was her manager, and I have the...
What? Oh, so she was fucking for a record track. I hope the dick was good. I hope it was good.
Apparently it was because she wanted to stop fucking him, I guess.
I mean, it was, but she just probably felt like in her spirit it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get a record deal for free. Like, why I gotta pay pay myself, like give my body away. You know what I'm saying? You know, you never
Bills
know.
don't get paid until that pussy get laid.
Okay, he probably paying her bills and everything, and she realized I'm a whore. I can't, mommy. I'm sorry. I repent in the name of Jesus. Mom, I will be to church first Sunday.
So, according to my sources, she's denying all claims. So,
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I understand, like, if you're young or how old she is? 16?
No idea.
She messing with a real Kelly girl. Yes. That's what that is. That sounds like some R. Kelly mess going on.
I just thought about him.
Hold on, you caught that?
Gayle King asked him. He said something about he got a text about a girl saying that he had hog tied her, and he was like, I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Why would I hog tie?
Hey, what she said? She said, do you like? He was like, do you like younger women? I like all women. I like all women. I like all women. I like all women.
Lifetime is doing they're gonna show the I guess the aftermath of them putting out that documentary series. Okay, they're gonna.
Is he?
I guess y'all didn't see it, huh?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so they put out the documentary series, and then they're gonna put out a follow up. What happened afterwards? Blah blah blah. And I guess we're getting ready to see him act a fool again on TV.
Oh my!
I can't wait.
The mess.
I mean, he just incriminating himself left and
This is making it worse.
But I'm here for it.
Okay, well, we here for the tea. All right, Pix, you got some more for us, girl, because this is getting juicy.
All right, so our next tea is Mercedes_doll posted on her page screenshots. And girl, let me read them. All right. So she got a text from her soul friend that says, hey, I gotta tell you something. I hope you don't get mad. So she says, hey, what's up? So then her friend sends her a screenshot of a sonogram picture.
That look like a peanut.
Right? So then, she says, in response to that, she's like, oh my God, that's amazing. Ooh, wait, why would I be mad? So then her friend texts her back and she's like, it's Dre's baby.
Hold up, who would? Wait, so she pregnant from his man?
From her, yeah. Her friend is pregnant with her man's baby.
What?
Right. So then she posted another screenshot.
I would have grabbed her ass through the ground.
She's like, you fucking with me, right? And her friend says, I'm sorry. It was a one-time thing. I couldn't hide it from you. And then her friend is like, girl, stop lying. And then she put like laughing emojis like she doesn't believe it. So then her friend is like, I'm not lying. Ask him for yourself. And she's like, bitch, I will. How do you know it's not one of the tricks, baby? And then her friend is like, girl, I have nothing to explain to you. Just know I'm having your Nick baby. Don't be mad at me. Take it up with him. You should be happy I came to you as a woman.
Oh, Lord.
Then she posted, right.
Because maybe she should do one of those things where you describe what his wiener looked like, and then
send me a pic.
Right. Because we know she got plenty of them. Is this the lady from The Sims?
Well, she probably can't remember. She probably done went through several of them. So, I would have been like, "You sure he did it?"
So then she posted another screenshot. Ex, I'm assuming now it's her ex, obvious. Is texting her, blowing up phone, and he's like, "Please, just let me make it up to you. Sorry, baby, I promise." And she's like, "Stop texting me. Go text your hoe ass baby mom." And he's like, bro, you know I love you. It wasn't even like that. Plus, I don't even know if that baby is mine. She's like, you know what? That sounds like to me a fucking personal problem. Just let me explain through. Then he's like, just let me explain though. Like, why don't you listen to my side of the story? And she's like, no, and you gave him the middle finger. So girl, that is.
And the point in the matter is, you pretty much confessed that you did sleep with her. You crossed the line because you messing with her dead friend. Like, that's girl code. You don't do that. But you know, you got some slimy ass hoes that be in your face, kiki, listen to all your motherfucking problems. Like, oh yeah, girl. We talk about, yeah, he put it down or whatever. Oh, he put it down. Shit, let me go get a piece of that. Let me see what he's really working with. Bum. Oh yes, girl, that shit is so good, but I ain't gonna tell her though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do it all unprotected. Boom. Now you pregnant. Oh shit, I got myself in the bind. Well, I'm gonna be a woman and let her know. You know
what? Let's just put the blame where it belongs, on that fucking baby.
Abort that. Abort.
If you can't afford it, you're gonna have to abort it.
Okay. Out the window. Jumping out the window with this one. Girl, that's some juicy tea, child. I mean, I need to post what's their name? Cause I'm about to go trolling. I'm gonna troll on Twitter and Instagram. Instagram and Twitter, right?
Yeah, it was Instagram.
Okay, you're gonna have to post that in the group link or whatever.
Yeah.
So I can go it. Yeah, we on Twitter.
I can't log into Twitter. My Twitter is a mess.
You probably you can't remember your password, King.
I remember the password. I log in every night. Since they closed down Tumblr. Well, closed down Tumblr. They cleaned up Tumblr. And you got to find your online trash someplace, and everybody just moved over to Twitter.
Soon, Twitter's going to be... It's going to ban the NSFW too.
So y'all not looking at Twitter? No?
No.
Oh. Well.
Ooh, did you burp?
No. You gonna edit that part out? I don't want to know.
She did the burp laugh. Lord of Jesus. Okay, so any more juiciness going on, Pixie?
No, that is it for today for tea time.
Okay.
Next juicy tea on the next segment.
Okay, juicy. Well, listeners, if you listen, if you got some tea to give us, you can email us simtainment@gmail.com because we looking for it. Okay. Like they say, problems they find me. Oh, we look for the problems. Okay, we coming to you. So moving on, we're gonna get down into crazy ass thoughts. I know y'all probably wondering, like, what the fuck is you talking about? Crazy ass thoughts. You know, like sometimes you just be sitting and you be thinking, and like the weirdest shit pop up in your head. You know what I'm saying? You kind of feel my drift a little bit. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get on into it. So everybody need to be ready. So when I ask this question, I want some feedback. I don't want to hear no, I don't know. Repeat that. Come back to me. I don't want to hear none of that. We gonna get it popping. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so I was sitting here and I was just thinking to myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm like feeling around on my face and everything. Okay, I got a couple strings right here on my chin. Okay, I got a little. Have you ever wondered, are eyebrows, your eyebrow, or how you want to see it, considered facial hair? Huh? No, huns. We ain't doing huns. I said, are eyebrows considered facial hair? Never thought about it?
I'd say yeah.
I say yeah.
Because shave them off and see how funny you
are. Then you don't pluck them, wax them. So yeah.
Put a Whoopi Goldberg and cut them all off.
Right.
And draw them back on. Be all crooked, looking weird. Hey girl, how you doing? Oh, what? My eyes ain't straight. Oh, the brow. Okay, let me lick my finger, wipe it off right here. Okay, I gotta redraw back on. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Next question. Penny, you down? You sleep?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. You ain't say not one word.
I did say word.
What you say?
Can't remember.
Just say word.
Okay, well you said one word. Okay, got you. All right. Here we go. Question, and I be thinking, cause you know, driving down the road or whatever, and you hear the sirens like, where? So you looking around, see where they coming from, which direction, so you can run the damn red light. I don't want to stop. But anyway, and you know, like they be flying or whatever, they be blowing their horn, honking, like moving people out of the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. So they going crazy. They got the sirens going, they honking their horn. Have you ever thought to yourself, like, okay, well, if the fucking ambulance going 80 miles per hour down the road on its way to save whom the fuck ever they finna save, and it runs somebody over in the process, I mean, do they stop to help them or they keep going?
Keep going. Hey, that's what they do here in Detroit.
I would assume they would stop since they were the cause of that accident.
But I'm saying, what? I don't know. It's a tough decision because, like, somebody could be having a heart attack, and then you hit somebody. You be like, okay, well, we let fire truck people deal with it.
Yeah, I don't.
The police.
Because if you do that, like, let's say they're involved in an accident, right? Let's say they're on their way to an emergency, but then they get involved in an accident. They can't leave because that is considered, you know, leaving the scene of an accident.
So they'll be hitting and running, you know what I'm saying? They be charged. Saying that's right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to call to send somebody else other emergency that was supposed to get to, but I don't think they can leave.
Oh, okay.
Like
Jennifer,
that lady who got hit by that bus and the bus ran her head over.
Oh my
what?
Did you see that video?
Oh yeah, I was like, that's not real. That's
looking at it.
not real.
This lady was outside of a party store.
Mm-hmm.
She had her little. I looked like she was intoxicated, or her shoes were too tight. She was walking funny. And,
Lord.
And the bus, a city bus, came up in that parking lot, hit her. When she fell, she landed on her face. That bus hit and kept going.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She got up and she had to sit down on the side like, what the fuck was that?
Like, she's like, what just happened?
Only in Detroit.
Wow, I'm not coming there. Y'all ain't finna kill me.
And no, nobody comes to
looking at it
Detroit.
over and over because I couldn't believe she survived that. I could not believe she survived that.
You know, she has something in her system, and it wasn't coffee.
I don't know.
Okay, crack cocaine, one hell of a drug.
Like during the day or like at night?
Yeah,
during the day.
Yes, ma'am. During the day.
Holy crap!
Now, if she had been at home looking at dicks on Twitter, she wouldn't have got hit by that bus.
Okay, all right. So we getting a no conquer. All right, so here's my next question. You know what I'm saying? I don't know people with this scientific theory about you know, evolution or whatever. And my thing, like, I'm just sitting here like thinking myself, like, come on, like, have y'all ever just wondered when they were talking about, you know, we evolved from a monkey or whatever, this, that, and the third. Like, if man evolved from monkeys, how come we still have monkeys? Like, y'all ain't think about that? Like, what the hell? I mean, shit, it come within us. Well, the woman, I mean, if you a male and you carry, then I guess you asexual. But
Clearly.
But I'm just saying, like, y'all ain't never think about that. We evolved from ape, but yet we still got monkeys.
I can't.
No, for real though, for real. Like, y'all ain't even think about that. Like, come on, how come some of us evolved?
You're like the only one.
I never thought about it.
I guess you're alone in this one, Mo.
But I'm just saying, isn't that crazy though? If we supposed, but we still have. So I guess they got stuck in the transition to what it was. I don't know.
I guess so.
They couldn't change.
You know what the weird part is? My son just asked me that question. Like
he did. See, I ain't the only one. See though. Mommy, why we still got monkeys? If we a monkey, they don't look like us. Those monkeys don't look the
asked me
same.
that, and I had no idea what to say. I said, well, I guess I really don't think that we evolved from monkeys. I do think we evolved, but not from monkeys. So he's like,
what we evolved from? Dirt?
I don't know. Well, doesn't it say in the Bible that a bone came from
maybe he
dirt?
know.
I mean, I don't know. Shoot, it's a good question.
It really is.
Yeah, and I got asked that question. I was like, wow. He even asked me another one where he said, I don't know if y'all have watched Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he asked me, Mom, God, it's so sad. I just finished watching Star Wars, and I said, why are you so sad? Well, in the Death Star, don't you think that they had people like cleaning crew, cooks, all those innocent people that were working for them? They all died when they blew it up. And I said, yeah. He goes, what a shame. Do you think that they were not at fault? Do you think that was wrong? And I was like, well, yeah. You see, I didn't even think that they had cooks, a cleaning crew, maids on the Death Star, but he thought of that, and I would have never guessed that. I just thought they were just evil people and they all died.
Right.
Well, let me just chime in here real quick, and maybe tell your young child, so it'll make them feel better. People was not on the Death Star because by this being the future, they had things to do it for them, like replicators to make the food and machines to clean the floors, like they do on Star Trek.
There you go, Penny.
No, we're quiet now. Everybody watching Star Wars, but ain't nobody watching the Star Trek.
Next time your son asks you questions like that, call Uncle Branden.
Okay. SimDaddy, I have a question. SimDaddy.
My son, he's on the autism spectrum, so he asks me questions like this all the time. So I'm so used to it.
Tell them robots doing it all.
Yes. All right. So I got one more question, but for real, like something I'm really thinking about. Okay, you know how like when you watch, Cops or whatever, y'all watch Cops, seen Cops or whatever.
20 years.
Yeah, like they run out on the street, catch people, domestic violence, and whatever's going on in the streets, and they get handcuffed or whatever. So they handcuff them behind their back or whatever. So I was just sitting here. I promise you I wasn't smoking, but I was just sitting here and I was thinking like, okay, well, you got to put both your arms behind your back, but how the fuck do you handcuff a one-armed man?
You handcuff his arm to his leg, to his ankle.
But then that's hog tying, ain't it? You're hog tying with cuffs. That's inhumane.
At least you won't run away.
Why would I hog tie? I never hog tie nobody. Why would I hog tie?
You better have him tied so he can take his arm and tie his ass up to his hip and shit.
Okay, like how would they do that? Like I don't know. Like that's.
They be carrying zip ties. They carry zip ties when the handcuffs. They can't use them, like
Well, they don't fit.
Yeah, like the big dudes, and they can't put their hands in the back because they're so big, so they use zip ties. So
what they gonna zip tie one arm to his shirt?
To around his hip.
What they gonna loop the loop through his pants?
How long is the zip tie?
But what if he's not?
I'm trying to get a visual.
That's the part.
He could be naked. Okay, what they gonna zip tie his arm to his neck?
They're gonna zip tie his wrist. The rest of them
That's
are
hands
gonna
to
go
his nuts.
around his waist.
It just ass and everything just out. What you gonna hook it to? Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you guys being great sports. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna come up with some crazy other thoughts that be going through my head when I get a chance. But I appreciate you guys' input. You was awesome. Fantastic.
Is this the part where you guys do the sim letter?
No, this is when we do closing statements.
Well, let me chime in on the sim letter real quick.
They were supposed to do the sim letter, but she didn't do it.
Yeah, no sim letter this segment, but the next one for sure.
Read a letter one time. I think it was on the first one. And it says something about Darla, the manager. I'm just gonna say this: that letter did not come from Darla. I'm Darla's representative. It's her own job. Know nothing about it.
So you cleared. So you decline all allegations against you.
And that was from some other Darla who fight with somebody else named Dixie, but not the real Darla.
Darla's twin.
Yes, her long lost sister.
Speaking of Dixie, Brandon, somebody wrote on my video saying that Dixie is so beautiful.
Girl, I thought you were gonna say like Dixie was dead or something. I was gonna say if my cousin was dead, somebody would have been told me. Rumors get started.
Right.
Oh, the girl who played Dixie is my cousin.
Cousins make dozens.
That's why I'm watching Jennifer's show because y'all look quiet. Like who was Dixie? Jennifer's show. She's Darla's arch enemy.
She's also in Pixxelrella too.
Yeah, no, I know who Dixie is.
Yeah.
And she's also in Mo.
She was in mine too.
As Dixie.
Who over there? Somebody who pregnant?
They beat up her mom.
That was hilarious.
Okay.
She's doing a great job in my.
But she not. She's doing a regular job.
She's
don't
my
give
little
her no chance. She's doing a regular job.
No,
Okay.
no. I give credit where credit's due, and she's doing a great job.
I don't.
She's doing a great job as my little stripper. Yeah, she does cinnamon.
I don't get them lines from her.
She hits it right
It's
on.
late. Halfway don't get them. Hell, I'd be lucky if I get the footage, but I don't want to talk too much because this may be the last episode of the stroll. She may refuse to film shit else for me.
Aww.
Hey, how you doing, Nikki? How you doing, girl?
But nah, she did a great job. In my third episode, Judas Kiss, as Cinnamon, she plays Cinnamon, and she did a good job. So.
Okay, well, I'm waiting on my script so I can do a great job.
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm waiting
on that episode, Mo, from Roy.
Oh, Roy coming. He come, honey. Roy's so funny.
No, he
You
coming.
can throw somebody in the Chattahoochee River.
Yes. All right, so moving right along to our. I'm gonna start with Lou.
I almost go off on it.
Oh, what'd you say?
So I always go off on that.
Oh, you want to go last? All right. Liljenredd, closing remarks.
I am filming part 5 of Rachel and Vivian, so looking at that soon, and then I can finish up with the Prestige Nuns. I'm gonna hurry up and end that, and then work on my Imagine That series. So I can hurry up and finish that and probably get some new material out. So just be looking forward to it. That's all.
Yay! Awesome. So I just want to say thank you, SimDaddy, for joining us on our 7th podcast. You are amazing. We really enjoyed all of the answers you have for our questions. Would you like to leave us with anything up to date coming with your production or for our listeners?
That's one. So I want to say thank you guys so much for having me and entertaining my foolishness. And 2, currently working on another episode of The Stroll. I am doing a reviving the Divorce series, and what y'all did not hear, Jennifer didn't tell you guys, is that Darla is getting her own show.
Woo!
Oh my God! Yeah.
He gave us some good tea.
I made that shit up, but I just made that shit up.
You know what? You said, bro.
No, she is getting her own show.
Right now. And I'm gonna help write it.
Yeah, we partnered up on that. So.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You know, that's how God working in mysterious ways.
Amen.
They
Okay, well. Okay, SimDaddy.
And I'm also looking forward to being multiple characters in Pixxelrella series, because that's what the email said.
Yes.
One character. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Definitely gonna.
And Lou, you can make room for me in your vampire series. I'm waiting on that.
Oh, you in the line, boo boo, because he.
How long is the line?
The line is long, honey. I don't even.
Hey, I'm used to pushing my fat ass to the front of the line.
Okay.
I guess I go to the back.
Oh, Lou.
I really appreciate it.
Branden, how'd you like it when I did the Korean voice for you?
It was really good. I'm wondering if I watch Korean dramas, will I be able to speak Korean too?
Yeah, if you watch enough of it, hell yeah, you would.
Okay, domasa.
That's not even.
I don't know what that means. I just made that up too.
Funky.
What up?
All right. So, Pixxelrella, any closing remarks?
Yes. I'm still working on. I'm almost done with the script of episode 4. I usually do like maybe the beginning of it, and I send out and I do a promo. But I decided that I just want to finish writing the whole script, and then once I'm done writing with the whole script of episode 4, then I'll send out everyone's lines, and then of course I'll upload a promo and then do the episode. So I'm working on that. I'm also working on some, little scandalous story for Pixie that's coming up soon. And I'm still working on my little I don't know if it's a horror, I think it's horror series that I'm also planning on doing. So that's in the works for that. So yeah, so that's really what I have going for now.
Okay, awesome. All right, Penny.
Let's see. I am currently filming already episode 3 of My First Kiss. Just pending maybe 2 lines.
Oh, it's coming.
I'm introducing a new character who's Pixxelrella's daughter, and I'm thinking I'm gonna add her into more episodes. She did an awesome job, and I already finished writing episode 4. So I'm super excited about this next episode, because now we're kind of going into more, now that they're moving on. But in this new one, in this episode 3, I'll just give a little bit. They're already graduating, so we're gonna see them now, kind of see how everything turns out, and little things here and there. So that's kind of what's coming up right now. So that's all
All
I
right.
am available for voiceover work too, Penny. So just so you know.
Yeah, he's open and available. Yeah, so as far as me and my production, I'm really having to push myself, guys. I've been slacking, but my health comes first and foremost. But moving forward, I'm definitely trying to get. Stop it! I don't need sugar. Okay. No. But yeah. No to the sugar. No, I'm not a diabetic. Stop laughing. Anywho, this is my time now, honey, okay? No intrusion. Okay, anywho, moving forward, I'm currently trying to finish wrapping up Surviving Pixxelrella Part 2, which I really need to push out. And once I complete that, then I will focus on Roy feature in episode what episode on 5? Yeah, episode 5 of Fade season 2. So guys, look out for that. And final remarks from Lou.
Oh, right, and as for me, next thing is coming out is Inland. Finally getting back a little bit to the main story, plus another side story. It's gonna be one of my longer episodes to kind of catch everything up. And also I will need help from you guys actually, as it'll be extras just for this episode, but like yeah, everybody can be involved in this one. And then I have the next Unsane already done, so all I gotta do is just film basically. And that's it.
All right, awesome sauce. So we just want to thank you guys for tuning in to our 7th head. And if you'd like to be a feature, be sure to email us at simtainment@gmail.com. Pixxelrella, you have any last words?
Yes, Penny and I are in the works. We're working on Simtainment's website. We're creating a website where not only you'll be able to go to our email if you're interested in being featured, but we're going to be creating a website that you'll also have access to the sim letters and every other segments that we do if you want to participate in. And also, please be sure that if you want to participate in be our guest here, go to our IG page as well if you can't access our email, because I've been getting messages on my Instagram, which I don't have a problem with that, but we also have an IG that you can have access to if you want to be featured in our show. So be sure to use those as well.
Awesome. Until next podcast, we thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Come on, SimDaddy. Bye.
Bye.